Welcome back to Vidhammer and another Gloomhaven playthrough. This time I'm going through the Pit of Souls, what looks to be the final retirement scenario for Mondew. I tried this on hard difficulty where the monsters were actually going to be at level 5. And I got into like the final room up here. This whole scenario is just one area. Skeletons spawn at the start of the turn at A and B and come after us. We have to go up here and kill 10 living bones as the scenario goes on. Once 10 of them are killed, something pops out here and we have to kill it, and then the scenario is complete. We fought through, we got up here to where so many skeletons had spawned that, they just didn't have a chance. Mandu was like completely surrounded, and Sunny D was down to just like a last couple of cards. We still needed to kill like 4 more. We'd managed to kill 6 at that point. I got a phone call and had to run into work, and I just left it. I'm like, okay, so I didn't finish the scenario, so no gold or XP went up. And I decided just to restart the scenario. I'm just going to play it again with the same like city and road encounters and the same short-term goals as well, and see how it goes this time. I am playing on normal difficulty this time, so monsters are going to be at level 4 because their levels are 5 and 6, so average is 5.5 divided by 2 is 2 3/4 rounded up to 3, and since it's a solo scenario it goes to monster difficulty level 4. But before we jump into things, since you won't get a run from the previous attempt, I don't think I'm going to upload it, since I didn't actually get a chance to finish it. We did have a city and a road encounter. Our city encounter was that a woman was having some problems. Anyway, we helped her out. We got some gold. We unlocked a side scenario, Shadows Within, and a party achievement for bad business. So apparently there were some bad people that she had dealings with, so we got to go and deal with that at some point. I don't know, maybe after this mission, we'll see. And then we ran into the guy who needed, his hand full of leaves, and so we're like, okay, fine. He was taking care of stuff in the bushes. And we went and helped him with the leads and everything. No real effect there, so we don't have to worry about any curses or any stuff like that, poison or anything at the start of the scenario. Mondew did buy a blessing at the start of this, and he has the skullbane axe, even though the spear was working really well in the last one that I uploaded. Since this is going to be his last mission, because we've already unlocked side scenario 63, and this is scenario 62, so more than likely, since we just did 61 and this is 62, and we've already done already have access to 63, this is probably his last one. So he went ahead and pitched in the spear to get the skullbane axe, because everything that's in here that we're fighting is living spirits and living bones. So the skullbane axe hopefully will help us to get through this stuff, but we'll see how that goes. But for short-term goals, Sunny D has got the one for Hoarder, looting 5 or more money tokens during the scenario. Doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. And Mandu got the one for Workhorse to gain 13 or more experience, but since he's going to retire if we succeed at this, it's like, that doesn't really matter. But we'll give you some flavor text for this one as we go into the Pit of Souls. We went to the Faded Lighthouse, right? Yep, Fading Lighthouse, and we saw that it's oscillating between different realities or whatever, and we went inside, and now we've gone down through that into this. It takes some searching, but after moving aside a large overturned bookcase, you find a wooden hatch leading down into the dark. As you descend the rickety wooden ladder, a deep sense of foreboding envelops you. You shouldn't be down here, but your curiosity presses you forward. You light a torch and investigate. As you begin to move through the room, you hear faint whispers coming from the shadows. Something crunches under your foot, and you look down at a mangled skeleton. The bones are covered in teeth marks and are scattered in an odd pattern across the floor. Suddenly, a piercing screech echoes through the basement. The spirits are angry and restless here. You see the bones begin to rattle and stand up. With whatever horrible fate that befell the people here, their souls have been unable to move on. You must put them to rest. So for our special rules, for 2 people, irregular living bones spawns at both A and B at the start of every round. And since it's a spawn, not a summon, I'm going to treat it as if they do act on the turn that they come out. So, yeah, they're going to be coming out and coming after us. Once we've killed 10 of them, then we read part number 1, and stuff will happen up here, which I already know because we tried this. But yeah, something big bad is going to come out, and we got to cut him down. So there we go. We are going to spawn a living bones here and there. And we've already got our choices of what we want to do for the first round. So we will see what our dudes are going to do, what their dudes are going to do, the baddies are going to do, and we're going to start this sucker off. Okay, first round. So living spirits going 33, move +0, attack -1, but targeting all enemies within range. I don't think that'll be too bad. I think Sunny D is going to get hit a couple of times. Living bones going 45, move +0, attack +0. But the thing that I think is going to help me out, hopefully, is to utilize like every one of these traps to help kill these guys off, because we got 2 of these new dudes coming out every turn. This is a DPS race. I've changed up the cards in Sunny D's deck to try to help her to actually do a little more damage this time. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it helps out. Anyway, Sunny D is starting us off, and she's going to do a move 3 with a shield of 1 on herself to get herself up here. And second-wise, she is going to go ahead and do the burn action for this card on the first round. So the next 5 melee attacks coming at her, she will do 2 retaliate damage. This is one of the extra cards I put in for specifically for this scenario, hoping that'll do some damage, especially since these guys all have like shield 1 and stuff. So she's got a shield 1 right now for the rest of this turn, and she's got her retaliate stuff going on. Put a token on that. And Mondew doing his stuff. He's got a variety of push and pull cards, which I need to utilize as much as possible. And he's got that skullbane axe, but the skullbane axe is melee. But for the first part, we're going to go ahead and do an attack of 3 at range 3. Grab that guy and pull him 2 into that trap. We've got +0. Okay, so we're doing 3 damage. He's got a shield of 1. He'll take 2 damage from the attack. We will pull him 2, and he'll take 6 more from going in there. So that is 8 damage down for that dude. That's a good start. They do have 11 health. And since the bottom of this is only an attack of 2, I think we are going to use that skullbane axe. I do want to kill this guy off, so I guess I'll use the eagle eye goggles. All we really need to do is just not miss. But even if we do, we'll have a pretty decent attack card for next turn, attack and move. So I don't think we need to use the eagle eye goggles. The living bones, he's going to attack for 4, which is kind of a pain in the butt if he pulls it off. But I think skullbane axe hopefully will be enough by itself. That'll make us do an attack of 7. We only need to do 3, so we can manage anything other than a miss. Hey, +1, that's fine. We'll kill that guy off, coin in the spot, and proceed to the actual living spirits turn. So living spirits, yeah, we're going to move 3 and attack at a range of 3, which means this guy will go first, 1, 2, 3, and attack at a range of 3 for an attack -1, so it's just an attack of 2. She does have a shield of 1. That is the wrong deck, but hey, it's nice to know what's going to happen with her in just a moment. Okay, attack of 2. -1 is 1. She's got a shield of 1, so we have no damage there. The second one, since these guys are flying, they are flying, right? Yes, they are flying. We got 1, 2, and 3 can stop over the trap and do a shot. Ding, +1, so attack of 2. That makes it attack of 3. Shield takes it down to 2. She'll take 2 damage, which, yeah, if we use the heater shield, actually we can just use the tower shield and block both. Let's go about it that way. That's all for living spirits. Let's do some living bones action. We got move of 3, attack of 3. Starting with number 2, hey, he's fine just to stand right where he is and do an attack of 3. Times 2, but she has got the Iron Helm, so that's considered a +0. So it's just an attack of 3. She's got a shield of 1. She'll take 2, which 1 for the heater shield and 1 for her chainmail. We'll take that to 0 damage, and she will do a retaliate of 2 damage back on Mr. Living Bones. Good for you. The next guy will do a move of 3. These are difficult terrain, so they cost 2 to get through. So Mr. Dude, for his walking path, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from Sunny D, but 4 away from what's his dude, Mondew. So he's going to move 3 towards Mr. Mondew and stop right there. And that is it for this round. Let's choose some things up. And, oh, no. One of the things I wanted to do when I was looking at this was the first turn for her, and I can't make mistakes like these, and they only happen because I'm trying to film things. So when they happen, I am going to take them back. I want to have her use her mana potion on this first turn to bring out Sun, because she wants to use it next turn and might be able to cut one of these guys down. So that is used up, and whoop, that's going to go down. We're going to go into the next turn, and she's going to try to do exactly that, if we can pull it off. Second turn, and I need to make a note that we killed a Living Bones. We've killed 1 so far. Dink. We got to kill 10 total. 2 new Living Bones are going to spawn. One of them on A. The other one, I assume, is just going to be right there, which really doesn't make me like certain things, but that's okay. Well, we can kind of run around this, hopefully. But Living Bones are going 81. They're just going to stand where they are and do attack +2. Living Spirits are going to move -1, but do attack +1. They would stun if Frost was out, but at least we don't have to worry about that. And we are going first on our side. Her secondary card is 48. His is 35, so Mandu is technically going to be going first. We will simply use this as a walk of 1 to right there, or could he go right here? It's just more people's going to be coming down. He needs to get up there. Yeah, we're going to stay right where we are right there and do an attack of 3 with a push of 2 to push this guy back into the trap. Attack of 3. And we will muddle +1. Okay, attack of 4, so he'll take 3 damage from that. Get pushed into the trap for 6 more. That's 9. They only have 7 health total. So second trap down. Second dude dead. Second coin on the board. Second little marker for dead dudes. Okay, we've killed 2 so far. More of them are out, but that's all for him for this turn. Sunny D, we definitely want to get up there and attack one of these guys with an attack of 6 with advantage to try to cut him down. That is only a move of 2. 1, 2, and we can use the Boots of Striding for +2 movement to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that works now. Living Bones can't actually get to us. We can do our attack of 5. At advantage, which means we add them together, so she's actually going to heal for 1, but she's taken no damage, and she will do an attack of 6 altogether. And she was using this to give that the actual +1 attack and advantage, so she actually has an attack of 7 and gains an experience and cuts down this guy for an attack of 6. They have 3 shield and 3 health, but at least one of them down. Those are the guys that are the biggest problem to try to get rid of, because their shield is just a pain in the butt. That's a Living Spirit dead, so we don't gain one of those, and we go over to their turn. Living Spirit's going to do no move because he's sitting happy with his range, but he's going to do an attack of 4 now against Sunny D, plus another one. That's an attack of 5. Okay, 1 from Chainmail, which means she takes 4. She's going to drop down to 14. Kind of a big, hefty chop, but yeah, we gotta deal with it. We gotta do what needs to be done. And then Living Bones, hey, they're going to sit there and swoosh each other. Hope that was fun, guys. Let's go into the next turn. We are not going very fast this round, and we'll see how that works out for us. The spirits are going before us, but the living bones are going after. The living bones are doing their target one enemy with all attacks, which isn't too great. But living spirit's gonna just stay where he is, take a shot for 3 again against Sunny D. Attack of 3 times 2, shuffled it to the top. But again, times 2 is considered a 0, so she'll take 1 on the chainmail and she'll take 2 to the body. Drop to 12. Then Mondu's going to do his stuff, and since Sunny D has got some little blessing stuff to bless whoever's next to her, first thing he's going to do is he's going to do himself a jump of 4. He could get up here, but I'd really like for him to be up here. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go all the way up to there, since these guys are going to move what? They're going to move 3, so they will move up to here. If we get here and here, then yeah, they'll get attacked twice apiece. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and use his bootsies. Get himself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get himself up here. And we're going to do a chop shot of 5 on this guy. If we use our eagle eye goggles, we might get a +1, which is what we need to take this guy out. At advantage, hey, times 2. That's cool. We don't get that one back, but still, we do more than enough damage to kill that guy off, which drops a coin on the trap. Interestingly enough, that's okay. That guy is out. We are going to bring that stuff out for next round. And I think I want to have him go ahead and use his minor stamina potion, so he'll be able to knock some people around next turn. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and use our stamina potion and get back our pushing and pulling cards so we can utilize a little more trap stuff in the upcoming turns. That means we need our push card, and we'll take our pull card. We'll take both of those back. Hopefully be able to use those to good advantage momentarily. It was just a living bones, so we don't get any of the cool stuff there. But we will... But at least we don't have any more living spirits to deal with. So it's just our dudes. We're going to move 1 to go here and bless an adjacent ally. We will throw a blessing card into Mondew's deck. Hopefully that one will help out. And we'll do an attack 5 on this dude right here. So he's got a shield of 1, and we don't have anything that we can use to buff the stuff up with. So we're just doing attack 5. +2, that's 7. Unfortunately, with his shield, only 6 gets through, and he has 1 health left. But that's okay, because he's about to attack, Mondew. They're all going to attack Mondew. Yeah, I didn't quite think that part of it through perfectly. Oh well. He's going to take some damage here in just a second. He's got his chainmail. He'll have to just suck it up, Buttercup. At least the times 2 is already out. And let's go ahead and go after some living bones that are all going to attack 2, 3, and then 8. We'll simply move 3. But they would all be doing their attacks anyway. 2 attacks on him and 2 attacks on him. Attacks of 3. He's got 4 of them coming at him. First one, attack of 3 is an attack of 2. Chainmail makes it 1. He takes 1 damage. Second one, attack of 3 plus 2 is 5. That takes it down to 4. Second dude on his first attack. Attack of 3 is just 3. That's going to take it down to 2. And last attack of 3 is just 3, and he doesn't have anything to block it. So yeah, that was like half of his health down in one fail swoop there. But yeah. Probably should have used that moon earring, or at least he'll be ready to use the moon earring on his next turn. That's for darn sure. And speaking of next turn, let's go ahead and do a next turn, which is going to involve more dudes coming out. Yeah. Yeah, we do our stuff. Going into our next round, I realized she should have gotten experience when the first tick of her retaliation went off. And he should have gotten one when he did his big attack 5. So both of those are there. Living Bones are going 25, move +1, but attack -1. So at least that part of it's nice. Mondew is going to go first. So we're going to try, since some people have damage stuff already, we're going to use this as a move 2 to move through Sunny D there onto the coin. And we will do an attack 3 with a pull on this dude. Or should we attack first and hit that dude and pull him into the trap? Maybe that's a better way of going about it. And then we move away. Let's stick with what our plan was, which is just take that guy and then pull this guy over there. Anyway, yeah. Doing a pull of 3 on this dude. Attack of 3. -1, that's 2, so 1 damage gets through, puts him to 3 damage. Then we pull him onto the trap to take 6 more, and that'll kill him off. Drop another coin in the spot. Trap is now used up, and that guy's down. Oh wait, what am I doing? Start of the turn, so he was here, and there was a guy there. And a dude should spawn in the closest spot, which would be there, and in the closest spot here, which would be there. Because we got to spawn our new dudes. There's our new dudes. We did our move and our attack, and we killed another guy. So let's make sure we're keeping track of those, because that's important. And then the actual living bones are going to go and kind of make our life hell here. But before that, yes, we do want to use everything that we can from Mondew. We want to use his minor healing potion to heal himself for 3, to go from 10 back up to 13. That will also be gone by this point. And we're going to use our moon earring to get back our chainmail and our boots, and our eagle eye goggles, and our big choppy chop sauce axe for next turn, so we can have everything running and ready, I guess. But those things are used up now. There. So they got moves of 3 and attacks, or moves of 4 and attacks of 2. Starting with number 1. He can move 3 to get himself right there, to do an attack of 2 on both of them. First will be the attack against Mandu, attack of 2, +0, 1 on his chainmail, so he takes 1, drops to 12. Then an attack of 2 onto Sunny D, +1, that's 3. She doesn't have anything to stop damage that's coming in, so she's just going to take 3 damage. Not so great there. But then she's going to take another retaliate, and that guy will take 2 damage. Number 2, he can move into that spot and get a double shot off. Attack of 2 against Mondew. +1 is 3. That'll take it down to 2, so we'll drop to 10. Attack of 2 against Sunny D. Another +1 for 3, so she drops to 6. Another retaliate and another experience. And 2 damage on that guy. Number 3 is right here. He will do an attack of 2 against Sunny. +0, that's 2 damage. She drops to 4. He takes 2 damage from the retaliate and dies. Coin in the spot. 1 more guy on the ground. 4 can move up, and he'll do an attack of 2. That's a miss, thank goodness. So there's no actual damage. It is a melee attack, though. And it doesn't say him on damage that you receive. It's just a next 5 melee attacks targeting you. So she's got retaliate 2. He takes 2 damage. Suck it. Last guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And do an attack of 2 on Mondew. -1 is just an attack of 1. The last clink on the chainmail will make that an attack of 0. 0 damage. That was just number 5. Number 8 still has to go. And he will do his attack of 2. -1 is an attack of 1 on Mondew, which takes him down to 3. Oops, not him. Not her, but him. Oh my god, have I been taking all that damage off of her all that time? No, she took more damage. Yeah, I think we're good. If not, I don't know. But she's got to go and take her turn. She is going to heal herself for 3, since she's in such dire freaking straits right now. I think she needs to use, some items here in just a moment. But she has healed herself. That's great. She's going to do an attack of 4. I would need a +2 to actually kill anybody off, but we need to throw the damage. Let's do ourselves an attack. No advantage or any stuff like that. We'll do an attack on this dude. It's working us on the backside. That's the monster deck. Never mind. Attack of 2 times 2. Hey, attack of 4 times 2 is 8. With the shield, he takes 7. That will actually kill the guy off. Drop another coin in that spot. That'd be a nice place to stand if you actually want to get some money. And we kill another guy off. So we're getting rid of her. We've done 5 so far. Still got 5 more to go just to get to a point to where we can start to do stuff. But for end of her turn, we want to use, that stamina potion to regain some cards. I'd like to regain her heal card and probably her attack 5 card, because that would be really nice to be able to do a significant amount of damage right now. We will regain both of those. That uses that up. We're going to go ahead and use that moon earring to get back all of her armor and everything that she needs, her shields and all that good stuff. Chainmail will come back. Big tower shield will come back. Little shield comes back. All right. We got to shuffle some decks and try to kill more dudes off, because more of them are coming out right here and right here. We don't have to rest quite yet. But we got some big choppy axe stuff going and some shieldy stuff going and some retaliate stuff going. Hopefully we'll pull this off here. So, on the turn that I set things up so that we would heal for both of our characters, that's when the Living Bones have decided to do move -1, attack +1. So it's going to be a bunch of attack 4s coming at us, unless we can get away from a few of them. At least some of them. We'll see how this works out after Mondew's first turn, because I don't think I can really stand here. They both have their boots, so they can, instead of using the heal actions, which were on the bottom of both cards, they can just move 2 and use their boots to move 4, which can get them back up there and maybe buy them some time. But man, this is that's what it is, man. It's Gloomhaven. Let's do this. We're going first because Living Bones is going 64. Let's start with some attack 3 with a push. Let's push this guy into that trap and clear the way for us to run away, since that's what we need to do. We don't really need to use skullbane axe or eagle eye goggles, I don't think. Because even if we miss this guy, we are going to push him, which is going to do 6 damage. So we only really need a kind of a weak hit for 2. So even a -1 is okay. We'll just take it. Okay. All right. We do the attack. We do 2 damage to him. He goes into the trap and takes 6 more and dies. Clears out the trap. We spawned our dudes for this turn. We're good. Because they moved and attacked last turn. We kill him off, put a coin in that spot. That's all for his attack push. And this, we're just going to have to let the heal go by the wayside and instead do a move 2. Use his boots to do a move of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 4 to there to the coin. What's he going to do next turn? He's going to have some move stuff going on. Yeah, and they're going to be right here. So, okay, sure. We'll go back there, pick up that coin. Oh, he should have picked up that coin from last turn as well. That's retirement money right there. He needs that stuff. No experience on that. And let's go over to her turn. Yeah, she's got her retaliate stuff going, but most importantly is just trying to hack down some dudes. Let's do our attack 5 on this guy, since he's will potentially be closer to us. Attack 5, heal yourself for 1. It's just an attack 5. She's going to heal from 7 to 8, which is kind of nice. And we'll do the attack 5. He's got a shield of 1, so he's only going to take 4 damage. That unfortunately just puts him at 6. Okay, all right. Junk. But the next chop shot he puts on her, he's going down. But we're not going to let that happen right now. We're going to run away with some boots. Boots of runaway. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Means this guy will be able to get up and do a chop shot, but that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and put ourselves closer to the chest. Space ourselves out so that somebody can't do double attacks on us or whatever. But that's all for her turn. No experience there. And then we go straight into Mr. Living Shitbags. Okay. We killed another dude. I've got to make sure that I keep track of that stuff. That's 6. And 1 close to 7 right there, but we still got to do 3 more, and then chop down Billy when he comes out. Move a 2 and attack a 4 for everybody. Starting with number 1, move a 2, puts you right there. Number 2 puts you right there. Number 3 would put you right there on the stack of coins. Number 4 to there. Number 8. We'll go 1, 2, and he'll be able to get an attack off. An attack of 4 plus nothing. So 3, 2, 1, and 0. And you will gain the experience. We should get a second experience for that. There's 1 more left in there, and he will take 2 damage in the retaliate. Okay, and that's it for this turn. We need to kill 4 more guys. And unfortunately, the retaliate's going to work on this guy. No, number 2 will go first. Number 1 will go first. Number 2 will go second. So we need to make sure this is the guy that gets the next attack on her, and that'll kill him off in the retaliate. So we have to worry a little bit less about it. We'll see. We'll see how that goes in the next draw for cards. Let's do some stuff. Next turn, a couple more guys spawn. This is really getting ugly at this point. Living bones are going before us in all regards. So let's just get down to it. Happily, they're only moving 1, but then they're going to do their attack of 3, and they're going to heal 2 to themselves. Start with number 1. He'll only move 1 space. Number 2 also will only move 1 space, and since neither of those, he can't move there, and that space is no closer, he'll stay right where he is. Number 3 also can't get closer. Number 4 can't get closer. Number 5 can move 1. Number 8 can do his attack, but then after that, number 9 is just going to move 1. So yes, number 8 will stay where he's at, because there's no space that gets within range of 2. Yeah, so we'll stay right where he is. He will do his attack. Everybody healed, though, as they were going. He will heal back. He will heal back to 4. He'll heal as soon as this is over. But he's going to do his attack of 3. Minus 1, that's 2. That will bring it down to 1 damage. So she'll go from 8 down to 7. Then that will trigger the final hit on the retaliate, so she'll gain 1 more experience. He'll take 2 damage and go to 4, but then he will heal himself for 2 right afterwards and go back to 2. That card is gone. But Living Bones have completed their turn, and now we got to do some stuff. Starting with Mondew, who can do attack 3 at range 3, and then do a move 2 and attack 2 with the big choppy axe. So, who do we want to fire at? Let's do our attack 3 on this guy. So if we get a +1, we can actually kill him off. Attack 3, we'll gain an experience for that as well. We'll do an attack of 3. Should we use the Eagle Eye Goggles? I'd rather use that for the Skullbane Axe to chop a new guy and try to kill him. So we're just doing it. Pierce, which gets rid of the armor. And ×2. Okay, fine. That guy is, yeah, totally dead-ass monkey bone. Start of our turn. Yeah, start of our turn we spawned our guys because we just had to move forward. But that's another blessing out of the deck. I think that's all of those up for him this round. But we did kill another guy. Make sure we're keeping track. That's 7. Yay. We're getting close to the dude coming out at the end. That's nice. Then we've got a move 2 and an attack 2. We could move there, which should keep us kind of close together, which I don't really want to do because it lets the skeletons get up and attack both of us. So I think I would rather move there with his move 2 and then do an attack of 2 with the Skullbane Axe to make that an attack of 7 with Eagle Eye Goggles so we have advantage. And there we go. That's an attack 8 with the shield. That'll drop him. And he will drop a coin. And we will have one more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys dead so far this game. He's going to have to take a short rest at the end of this. But let's go to Sunny D, who can also do at least a little bit of stuff. Should she burn the bottom of this attack 5 to hit one of these guys back here? Soften him up for next round. Well, we definitely want to do this attack of 4 on him. We don't have anything that can help us out, so we're just doing an attack 4. +1, that's 5, but shield of 1 is 4. He goes to 6 damage. He's got 1 health left. All right. Just fart on him next turn and kill him off. But we can move... We can move back 1 and get the chest. 8. We need to kill 2 more guys off. Oh, maybe he should take a long rest. Maybe, oh, that's tough though. If she moves here and takes a long rest and takes a short rest, they will come after her next turn and only one of them will go after Mandu unless another one spawns here. But still... He really wants to get that axe back. Let's do that then. So the bottom action of that card, we're going to move here. Means she's going to get surrounded. That doesn't matter. All that matters is we need him to have that big axe doing its job. Okay, yep, that's where she's moving. We always talk about those where you get that one pivotal decision which can make or break your punk ass. We'll see. We'll see. End of the round. Mandu's going to be taking a long rest. Sunny D is going to be taking a short rest. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see if they can last. Hey, we got a pretty decent draw for Living Bones. I, once again, shuffled the card to the top once we reshuffled and got the move -2, attack +0, heal +2. So the Living Bones are only going to move 2. They're only going to move 1. Sorry, they're only going to move 1. And happily, Sunny D gets to go first. She was planning to heal herself and just do a shield, move 3, shield 1 on herself. But I think we are going to do... we'll still do move a 3, I guess, since these guys only move 1. We got to spawn 2 more. Let's spawn 2 more. 1 there and 1 there. But they're only going to move 1 space, which means, this guy's going to go up. He won't be able to do anything. This guy will move 1 to there. This guy can't even move there because of the difficult terrain, costs 2 move to get there. Which means this is the only guy who's going to be able to get an attack on us. So what we really want to do is just hit him. Let's, instead of healing ourselves, we're just going to use this as a generic punch of 2. And if we get a 0 or better, there we go. We do 2 damage. He's got a shield of 1, so he takes 1 damage. That's 7, and he's out. So that's 1 more guy dead. 1 more token worth up here. And we're at 9 guys taken out. And what we really need to do is, I guess we could move onto the chest at this point. Because there's no point in other stuff. We got to move 3. A shield's not going to matter because nobody's going to get an attack on us. Let's move back and get the treasure and hope it's not damage. Oh, it could be damage, couldn't it? Let's pick up the chest. Random item design. Okay. Then our living bones have got to go. They're all moving 1. So number 1 can move there. Number 2 can't get any closer. You'll just have to wait till people do stuff. Number 3, same thing. We'll have to wait. Number 4 can move 1 up. Number 5, this space is closer. Then number 9 will move up. And that's all of our living bones. They heal themselves, but none of them have taken any damage. And then it's the end of the round, and he will regain 2 health. He will regain the use of all of his good stuff. And let's go into another round. He's got to kill 1 guy and then kill a bad guy. We can do this. So I'm going to lose the hook and chain card. I don't really think we need to have the pole working for us anymore. So that one's lost. We're going 27 for Mondew and 85 for Sunny D. Hopefully going after all the living bones and all that stuff. Let's shuffle these cards together and... Yep. Nope. Ooh, target the 1 enemy with all attacks. This is the move 3. Not going until 74. So 1, 2, 3... If we're back here, which I'm kind of planning on both of them being there at the end of this turn, looks like 2 of them will be able to move forward and do attacks. I think we can live with that. Okay, maybe we'll be able to cut one of them down. Maybe that will happen right now because we do have some skullbane axe and some eagle eye goggles. Mondew's going first. We're going to do some move 2, attack 2. We'll step right there. Do attack 2, but with this we'll make that an attack of 7, and we'll give ourselves advantage on the 7 attack. Oh, we add them together. So unfortunately it's an attack of 6 only. So with his shield we only do 5 damage. But we do stun him. Or no, we have another attack of... Just an attack of 2. With a shield, we actually have to do 3 damage to him. So yeah, 3 guys can get attacks on him, which was going to be 6 attacks. We can't stay there. We will have him move back to there for the bottom of that card, just a generic move 2. And then living bones go. So maybe this will work in our advantage. Okay, so now the living bones actually go and do their stuff. Oh, we needed to spawn some dudes. 2 more have to come out. All right, so now they're doing move 3 and attack 3, starting with number 1. And he'll do 2 attacks on Mandu. First attack 3 plus 2 is 5. That'll take it to 4. We're just going to discard a card. Ditching a card to negate the damage. Then he's got another attack of 3. Plus 1, that's 4. So that'll take it to 3. It just hurts, even though that's the only guy that could hit us. And then he can move forward 3, 2, and now Sunny D. And we got to figure out what we're doing here. So I think we're going to go ahead and do what we were planning. We're going to do a move 2. We're going to move right there. And we will bless one adjacent ally. We will bless Mondew. Put one of those in the deck. Doesn't gain us anything. And then we'll do an attack 5 on this Living Bones. It's just an attack of 5. Plus 2, that's 7. With the shield, that puts him at 6. Okay. We just need to kill that one dude and trigger the end game for this. Let's do it. Gonna do it in the next round. Gonna shuffle the deck. Gonna put a blessing back into Mondew's deck, and hopefully he'll pull that out. He just used his axe and didn't get success with it. But oh well. We gotta put 2 more Living Bones on the field as well. Living Bones are going 45. We are going first. One adjacent ally may perform an attack of 4. So Mandu is doing an attack of 4 onto this guy. Straight up attack of 4. Plus 1 is 5. Bam, squish. That guy is out. That will bring us to 10. As you destroy more and more of the shambling skeletons, you begin to see the faint shimmer of their souls drift towards the back of the room, where they coalesce and infuse a large pile of bones. With enough skeleton broken and crushed, the glowing bone pile begins to vibrate and move. You should not have come here. I continue to feast on my victims even in death, but their spirits have grown stale. You wish to disturb us here? Free my prisoners from their phantasmal chains? Now those chains will bind you instead. Out of the pile of bones, a form begins to take shape. It is a massive collection of skulls, ribs, femurs, and other bones, which create a fearsome 6-armed beast of malice. Spawn 1 elite living bones at C, which be the guy that just died. This is the Hungry Soul. The Hungry Soul has H times C divided by 2 hit points rounded up, where H is the elite Living Bones regular point value, which is 11, times 2 for the number of characters, so it'd be 22 divided by 2, which brings it back down to 11. It also has an additional 5 shield, so it has a shield of 6 above its regular shield and adds plus 2 attack to all of its attacks. Living Bones will continue to spawn as per the previous special rules. For every Living Bones present on the map, other than the Hungry Soul, the Hungry Soul reduces its shield by 1. Well, that's nice. You have -9 to your shield. Okay, so at least he has no shield. He only has 11 health. That's what we've got to get through. Okay, well, let's start by smacking him for 5. We don't have any stuff out, but we can hit him. No advantage or any of that stuff, so we'll throw our attack there. Hey, bring some sun out. And +1. That's 6 damage, and you don't have any shield. Suffer it. Suffer the 6. And we're going to bring some of that out for next round. That's handy dandy. That was his card, the Mondew card for the extra attack. No extra experience points or anything on that one. They don't go until 45. He is going to have an attack of 5. But let's just do an attack of 5 right now. +0, that's 5. That's 11 damage, dude. You're dead. Squish. Okay, we got to weather some damage coming our way, but we just killed the dude, which means you could put yourself a shield of 1, or you could try to pick up a coin. These guys are going to do move of 3. Okay, let's move back here and get this coin. They're all up in our grill, but that's the end of the turn. We still had a good number of cards left in both of their hands, and we didn't even need the skullbane axe to kill the last guy. Even though he was regular 11 health, didn't have any shield because we couldn't kill the skeletons fast enough. Mission is complete. Mondew has retired, and we need stuff. Weird pit of souls, but there's a conclusion here. With one final blow, the mass of remains blasts apart, and a great burst of light shoots through the room, returning the remaining enemies to inanimate bone. Thank goodness, because we would not have lasted long in that room. Thank you, travelers, a disembodied voice echoes through your head. I tried to save these people, but instead damned them to eternal torment. You have now freed us, and we are forever grateful. You call out to the voice, desperate to know what happened in Eastport, why the demons attacked, and where they came from. We brought this upon ourselves. In our studies, we tried to travel beyond this world, but in the end, we only managed to open a rift to a hellish nightmare. Sounds kind of like Event Horizon. The demons came through and overwhelmed us like a rising tide, and even in that folly, I learned nothing. I brought these people here and again unleashed powers I did not fully understand. I am so ashamed. The voice fades from your mind. You call out to it, but there is no response. At least you have found the answer you sought, though your heart is no lighter for it. The Fall of Man quest complete. Open envelope, moony, circly thing, and 10 experience each. Okay, well, he doesn't really need it because he's retired, but Sunny D will get 10 experience, and let's open up a box. So here we go. Our new character, Fall of Man, is completed. We got to retire our guy here and add our cards into the deck for him. Ashther Nightshroud. Thought to once be human, Ashthers were an intellectual society that delved too deeply into studies of transplanar travel. Something went horribly wrong, and they now live in eternal existence trapped between the planes, forced to forever witness infinite realities at once. Ashthers interact with other races as little as possible, preferring to stay out of their mundane goings-on, and Ashthers' thirst for knowledge, however, is insatiable, and they are willing to use their powers of shifting reality to further their pursuit. How an Ashther pursues their goals exactly can be as diverse as the infinite planes themselves. Whatever powers brought an end to the Ashther society left some with a particularly strong affinity to planes of pure darkness. Okay. With the ability to cloak himself in shadow and pass through the world unseen, the Nightshroud becomes a deadly stalker, using blades and stealth to eliminate any target. Rather than working with other races to gather knowledge, the Nightshroud prefers to pry the knowledge from their cold, dead fingers. Okay, so we got us Nightshroud. All right, and we're starting at level 3, I think. I'll have to look at the stuff and find out. Oh, because we gain a perk point, or a prosperity level for retiring someone. And we'll have to get some cards in. We'll have to add in cards 34 and 42 and all that good stuff, and check out some cards and start us with a new dude. And we'll have to start a long-term goal. Either Lawbringer, hey, which brings out the same person we've already have, or the Perfect Poison, which brings out another person that we've already have. So let's see, kill 20 bandits or cultists, or kill 3 oozes, 3 lurkers, and 3 spitting drakes. Let's see, this person I'm inclined to think that Mr. Dark Stabby Knife Boy that wants to pry things out of dead people's hands probably doesn't really care that much about being the Lawbringer. I think we'll just have him do Perfect Poison, kill some oozes, some lurkers, and some spitting drakes, and open up a character we've already got. So yeah, I think we'll go with Perfect Poison. That's his thing. He's here from another plane to get himself some nice poisonous stuff from killing things, and then he'll move on and use his poison on somebody, whoever he feels like. It's up to him. Don't judge. So we'll get lots of things up and running for the next mission, where Sunny D and our new guy We'll see what his name is and everything. And yeah, put things together, and we'll get back to you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep playing.